I'll do the EX first, so I'm going to pull tissue lateral to medial, slide my hand around, and then slide up to it.
So what are you contacting on here?
What should I be contacting?
The fingertips are on your ASIS.
No.
What
What is the contact point for an EX ilium?
PSIS, lateral border.
Lateral border of the PSIS. It's exactly the same. The lateral border of the PSIS. Right? Then I roll the patient over it, come up, I compress, and then I go. So that's it. Okay? That would be an EX. What's my line of drive?
PA, LDM.
That's it. Lateral to medial. Slightly PA. That one is just lateral to medial. This one here, lateral to medial. You could say PA, but really it's only lateral to medial on that. If you look in the book, it says lateral to medial. It doesn't say PA. IN, you got medial to lateral and PA. Medial to lateral, PA. Okay?
With the joint plane of an EX, would you hypothetically go I to S also, because it's an oblique joint, or no?
Hypothetically, yes. Well, actually, if it's an EX, the EX is going with typically an AS motion, so you wouldn't go I to S, you'd go S to I. If you were going to do anything, it would be S to I. Okay. The AS-EX, so you can see, like, I'm straight up like this. That's EX. AS-EX, acetabular rim is my contact point. My hand is going to be more down, closer to the table, climbing up. Boom. Okay. One thing about your contacts, which Kate mentioned earlier, but remember, your contacts are not like I am on the contact point. The contact point is the lever which you're putting force through. So you don't necessarily have to be like, you're not contacting the mammillary, you're putting force through the mammillary. You're not entirely really wanting to put your pisiform directly on the bone. The spinous process, you're actually trying to get some cushion in between there and put force through it. So there's a slight difference in that. It's not like I'm always like right directly on it, but I should be feeling structure through my contact. Okay? If I'm doing these pull moves, here's what I want you to see. When I do pulls, I hook here, so I come like that, and I'm going to basically try to catch the ischial tube right in the crease and kind of like the medial aspect of the popliteal fossa. So it's right here. So I'm going to come up and catch it right there. I'm now going to be taking my tissue or my tension from here, not from down here. You see the difference? This is a long lever move. If I kick this, everything between the knee and here moves, so now it's not so specific. When I'm watching you do pull moves, that's what I'm looking for. When you do your kick, if I'm here, I don't care if this is on this side, superior to or in front of the quad, or back here, it doesn't really matter. What I care about is this is connected. If I'm doing a mammillary contact, that when I get it to tension, so I need more tension, when I get it to tension and I kick, it moves right there. I'm going to be watching, because if you kick and I see this and this and this move, you don't have tension, so you'll lose points for that.
Why do you not flip your hand around?
What's that?
Why do you not flip your hand around?
What do you mean?
Isn't it much more powerful if you just contact it with your pisiform?
It is, but that's not the move. That was a kick move. So if I'm contacting with the pisiform, I'm doing I should be doing a side posture. Does that mean you can't do that, like in practice? No, I do that all the time. I'll go and do, like for instance, PI ilium pull, right? I go here, here, here. My contact is on PI ilium. I'm going like this. I bring it up and I go, that doesn't make as much sense as that. But that's not the move. Do you get what I'm saying? That would be alternative contact. Totally fine. In practice, do whatever you want. But if you get that move on boards, you better do this, because that's what they're looking for. Okay? They're not looking for alternative contacts. They're looking for the traditional move. That's why we teach it that way. Okay? So, I showed you a mammillary pull, AS-EX downside, EX downside. Spinous pull is the same. I'm just contacting the spinous. The mechanism is the key. It's like, do you get force from here to your hand? Okay? That's what I'll look for. So go ahead and set those up. So start with, let's say